What's the crack? You're watching the Lab TV. I am Bubba Shakespeare, and I'm here with actor.
Hello.
He is a decent fiend, yeah. And I like him. Like that's why I'm sitting on his knee.
Yeah, I like it too. In fairness.
So how are you?
I'm very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. My lap's going dead, which is good.
I'll jump over there then. Go on.
I have a bad lap. You know yourself. Some people get bad backs. I get bad laps.
Bad laps.
Yeah. People keep saying I should go to Lapland and get it sorted out.
Should get a lap dance. So, for those of you who don't know, he's got an EP out called Twisted Rex. Here it is.
There it is.
Where can they find it online?
Where can you find it online? You can find it on. It's on Spotify and it's on iTunes and it's on like SoundCloud and my Bandcamp. I think it's pretty much on every music store. I found it on Amazon.
One time at Bandcamp.
Yeah, just one time at Bandcamp.
I was listening to Actor.
Yeah, Twisted Rex. Yeah. Hashtag.
Yeah. Right. Good luck.
Thanks very much. All right.
So tell us why actor.
Because Lady Gaga was already taken. What
a dose.
I know. Yeah, I was so pissed off when I was just like Lady Gaga, and I googled it, and it was like already done, which is really annoying. And then I tried David Bowie, but that was gone as well.
Yeah, I tried Freddie Mercury myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tiger Woods.
They're all gone. But you know, it was just I
tried Tato Man as well.
Tato Man.
Yeah.
That was gone as well. Oddly enough.
Freaked.
For a while. Have you been to the Tato park up in? No.
Is it made out of potatoes?
No, it's not. It should be, but it's not.
That's a disappointment, isn't it?
It is a disappointment. But it's like Legoland, but for like people who like crisps, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Legoland is made out of Lego.
It is. That is confusing, isn't it?
Yeah. Tato Land should be made out of potatoes, boy.
It should be made of potatoes. You can eat your way out.
So, but seriously though, why actor?
Actor. Was okay. So I was living. I moved to Japan years ago, and the singer-songwriter scene isn't so hot there. So I had to find different outlets for my music, my creative need to be creative, I suppose. And one way was collaborating with like electronica musicians, like artists. They wanted me to write lyrics for their songs, and I just kind of felt like. What's his face featuring Rory MacDonald wasn't gangster enough, which is my real name, Rory MacDonald. So I was like, I need to come up.
Do you have a farm?
I don't. Old MacDonald does not have a farm. I got that as a kid, and now it doesn't bother me anymore.
E-I, no.
E-I, no, I don't.
That should have been the answer. Ask again. Hang on. So, do you have a farm?
E-I, no.
Oh, that's a great answer.
I know.
I
just off the cuff, you know.
That was class. You're really funny.
Thanks very much. I do try. So where were we? Yeah. So I was just like, I wanted to come up with like a name just really quickly that I could just slap on people's like songs that they were pumping out. And I honestly don't remember when or where or why I came up with actor, but I did, and it kind of just stuck, to be honest.
Does it have any meaning to you now?
No, not really. Right now, this is my first foray as actor. Like doing this kind of, folk pop. My genre is upper middle class folk. That's what I like to call it.
That's a lot of names.
Yeah, it's a lot of names. Upper middle class folk, and but I don't want to just do this. You know, I want to do other stuff. I love writing lyrics. I love writing music for all genres. I like collaborating with people and.
Even industrial house.
Yeah.
Domestic appliance hip
hop, yeah. Especially that.
Tough market, that one.
It's a tough market to break into, in fairness. But
Silly Bang had a great career, but then it was gone all of a sudden.
Yeah. I tried to keep a straight face, but I couldn't.
This is what you draw out of me, the old humour bang. So tell us, right? The first song on it is called Twisted Rex.
Twisted Rex, oddly enough, yeah.
What does that mean?
Twisted Rex. It's the name of the single that's on it. That's my boy right there. That's the one that everyone likes.
Isn't there a video?
There's a video as well. Yeah.
YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah, and it's on my Facebook as well. So if you just like
Twisted
Rex, it's up there.
You can
it was
see that stuff.
A local production on right here in Cork City Centre.
Who produced it by?
I can't say his name, not for legal reasons, but literally just for pronunciation.
I was thinking. I was like,
so it's not for legal reasons. I can't say his name. It looks like Christoph, but there's way more Z's and S's in it than
we'll call him Johnny McJohnson.
Johnny McJohnson. Christoph Rossa. who moved here, and he saw me play a gig, and he used to do like music videos, and he worked for like a Polish TV company, and he just came up to me straight afterwards. And these are the kind of people I like working with, people who come up and just go like, I dig it, let's do something together. And it just kind of kicked off from there. So yeah, it's a wonderful video. Like we had it planned and cranked out within a week.
Sweet.
Which is like, yeah, it's good for, I have to work like that because like otherwise I think about it too much and it never gets done. And it never gets done.
I'm the same, man. I need to keep going, otherwise nothing happens.
You keep going, nothing happens. So yeah, constantly pushing boats out. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. So yeah, so really happy with the single, and people are really liking it, and the music video as well was pretty class.
Why is it called Twisted Rex?
Twisted Rex. It's just like a line from the song, but like Twisted Rex is about it's essentially just about like being in a relationship and still loving the person, but you just kind of know it's time to let go, that kind of a thing. I feel like those kind of breakups are the worst ones in a sense. Sometimes it's nice to have a big explosion at the end of a relationship.
Are you saying it's easier to let go when you're angry?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Rather
yeah,
than when you're
than
not
when
angry.
you're kind of, when it's just this kind of bittersweet, like, sorry about your love, but you know, we have to part ways.
I have to go, I went through that myself recently enough.
Yeah.
But recently enough, I can't remember how long ago, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, I loved the way she was as a person.
Yeah.
I just felt like we had to go in different directions.
And that's what it is, yeah. And what you're left with then, it's kind of like, it's like a car crash.
Where nobody gets hurt.
Yeah,
physically.
as opposed to two people like, where no one gets hurt physically. But yeah, as opposed to two people kind of storming off and never talking to each other again. It's more of like an emotional car crash then in that regard. Because, you're still attached to the other person in a way.
Are you still attached?
Yeah. To the person Twisted Rex is about?
No.
No.
Woo!
But it was at the time.
Yeah?
But now I'm not, so yeah.
It was cathartic, so.
Sorry?
It was cathartic.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. That's my music, because I'm generally a very upbeat, happy guy, and I really put that down to having a good outlet for my sadness and anger vis-a-vis music. Is that the right context to use vis-a-vis in? I think so.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It sounded right anyway.
We'll
I'll
cut
take
it.
the word.
We'll cut it out in post if I'm wrong. I'll check the dictionary.
I'll take the word. We'll trust your instinct back.
Trust my instinct. But definitely. Yeah, Twisted Rex is one of 4 sad songs that's on that EP.
Any lovely message for the person who you wrote that thinking about?
When I was thinking about it, it ended for the best.
Any
It
message?
was good that it ended.
Any nice message you want to give to her?
Any nice message? Camera 1, camera 2, both of them. Stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't be a Twisted Wreck again, I guess.
Oh, don't be a Twisted Wreck. You heard it here in the horse's mouth.
From the horse's mouth. That's actually my nickname.
The horse's mouth.
No, the horse.
The horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my mouth. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Straight from the horse's actual mouth.
Yeah. The horse.
Up your bio.
Up your bio.
Can you jump over fences?
I can, yeah. If you give me a long enough kind of run at it, like.
Yeah.
If it was like on one of those like narrow country paths where you could get one car down, I probably couldn't do it. But if I was in the field, running out to the road, I could clear it, I'd say.
You the lovely horse running through the
Field.
where you go with your
Get
fetlocks blowing in the.
wind.
I've got sugar lumps there as well if you want.
Happy days. I know
Yes.
what I'm doing afterwards.
So tell us about A Truth Worth Knowing. What's that about, Bar?
A truth worth knowing.
I think it speaks for itself, doesn't it?
That's that's like another. It's kind of like that one's about. It's about long distance like these. Like, they're all relationships basically. Kind of in a sense, it's my the way I interact with people or whatever. Like, and I am at my core like a human with many faults. And I use my music to kind of explore those faults in a way. Like, but a truth worth knowing is a very bare bones kind of like. Being in a relationship with someone and you don't see them as much as you'd like, either for geographical reasons or otherwise, you know, and that's just like it kind of it's like I have someone that I love but they live far away, but you know at least I have someone to love, and in the sense that's a truth worth knowing.
Here's another truth, right? Just popped into my
Go
head.
on.
You always have yourself to love.
You do have yourself to love. Self-love is the best kind of love. It's good to do. At the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, you know,
Can't love someone
how the hell are you going to love someone else?
True that, bad.
Which is a
That's the truth word,
RuPaul
no.
Drag Race reference. Have you ever watched RuPaul's?
No.
The Drag Race show.
No.
It's the best show on TV.
Really?
Hands down. Yeah. And hands up. Both. Hands up and down.
Why?
Great, yeah. It's kind of a reality show about drag racers.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. It's one of the most intense, unbridled look into the psyche of human beings I've ever seen in my entire life. Because you question a lot about yourself and about the people on the screen. Because it's a very alternative lifestyle, I suppose. But it's fantastic.
Are you going to be
love
a drag racer?
I think I'd have the bone structure for it.
Yeah,
I think.
I think you would.
And I can sing. I can just about dance.
Just to move the hips.
Just need to move the hips.
Woo.
There you go. That was a good segue into the next question, which is
Vertigo.
just nothing to do with it. But yeah, Vertigo. That's an old song, man. I wrote that when I was 18, I think.
So
that was 10 years ago. I'm an old fella.
Yeah. Well, that's an old fella, Vertigo.
It is, yeah. But yeah, Vertigo is just about kind of. It's in the name itself just comes from the chorus, where it's just describing how somebody can, you know, you meet somebody new and you just don't even know what to do with yourself. You know, you don't know. You kind of feel dizzy or have, you know, trouble keeping, you know, they kind of change you in a way, and you have to find yourself, find your footing again. It's not about that. That's just a plain old love song, really. Just about how someone makes you feel when you meet them for the first time.
Woo!
It's always good. Meeting people for the first time is good.
And the second time, and the third time,
Yeah,
the fourth time.
and then the last time, then it's just sad. And that's where Truth Worth Knowing and Twisted Rex come into play.
Oh, I see.
That's what you have to do.
So what about Fear of the Lights?
Fear of Lights. That's another oldie as well.
Fear of Lights.
And that's so old. I don't even really know what it's about anymore.
Are you afraid of lights?
No. It's actually the Fear of Lights thing. I guess people are afraid of the dark, but then some people they're afraid of the light. They're afraid of like seeing things as they actually are, which is essentially what the name is.
Which one are you now? Are you afraid of lights or afraid of the dark?
I'm afraid of neither, I guess, in a way. I like the dark sometimes. I love the winter. I mean, it's getting dark now around 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I suppose. I love long evenings. Then
Yeah,
I can enjoy both. There's a time and a place.
I love it too.
There's a time and a place.
I love when I wake up early in the morning and it's still dark. That is decent.
It is decent, yeah. Feels like you just did. Well, then you find out that you just slept through the entire day because you went on a bender or something.
No, when I wake up early.
When you wake up early,
Yeah.
like super early,
Super early, like.
like milkman early,
Yeah.
like saying hello to the milkman.
Yeah. Study by.
Study-
That milk is decent by.
Go to bed,
Cornflakes,
Bubba.
corn, milk, whole shebang.
Happy days.
So, any messages for whoever you wrote Fear of Lights about? Can you
Fear of
remember?
Lights. I don't even remember. Fear of Lights is like at least a decade old. But that like kind of I was kind of, that album is just a mix of two old ones and two new ones, you know. And I guess because this was my first EP where I was coming from, you know, Rory, the singer-songwriter, to actor, to whoever I'm going to be, you know, in my musical career. That I wanted to like drag stuff in from the past and kind of give it a facelift and a boost. And like Fear of Lights is like the original is like very low key, sad kind of song, and then that one has like a disco beat behind it, like essentially. So yeah,
Kind of like shining a new dance on the old,
yeah. Putting a new pair of socks on it, like
giving it a new rhythm back
giving a new rhythm, yeah,
and a new meaning.
giving a new meaning. So it's just kind of like. Yeah, I guess like this is what I do now. This is what I used to do in the light of what I do now, and you know, from now on, it's gonna be all new stuff.
Tell us as well, when are you playing again next?
That's a good question. I know. I have a couple of gigs in November now, towards the end of November. That I should have prepared for that question. Really, start pushing that. But yeah, I've nothing really on. No, to be honest.
No, not till November.
Not
It
until
is
the end.
November.
It is November. The end of November. Yeah, I'm playing a gig. There's going to be a few people playing in the city centre. That I'll start promoting that on my Facebook. Other than that, no. I have one coming up in Clonakilty as well. A date hasn't been set for that, but there's some interest in playing in Clonakilty, and I'm going up to Kildare to record my next single in like 2 weeks.
What's that called?
The Man.
Woo!
Yeah.
Who's the man?
The man? Who's the man? I'm the man. Well, the man, I guess, is the idea is about somebody making you want to be a better man, I suppose, in the sense of a man. If you are a man, if you would like to be a man.
You're speaking of a woman who wants to make it to be a better man.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. A woman who wants to make you be a better man. Yeah.
Did you ever meet a man who makes you want to be a better man?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah?
They're few and far between.
True.
But yeah, sometimes you find them. Yeah, they're out there. Out there.
I heard that like people that you don't like are people who you've nothing in common with, and they're in a place where you don't want to be.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So the people you do like are people who you see yourself in and are in a place you'd like to be.
This is true. Because we all feed off each other's emotions and energy and everything. So yeah,
We're all reflections of each other.
we are all reflections of each other.
Yeah.
I'm just. If you close your eyes, I actually turn into a mirror.
Well,
Yeah. And you open them again. Well, they were looking, so I didn't turn into one, but like
oh yeah, I'd seen it. He turned into a mirror.
a mirror once upon a time.
Jesus. Huh? Any final message for the audience?
For the audience, I feel like this is my first time really kind of going into the self-promotion kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a bizarre. All I want to say is just support Irish music. You know, we had an Irish band there who had to pack up Queen Kong, and it's a Queen Kong. It was.
I don't know.
Would have been, but it's like it's a really tough time for music in general because there's like everyone can produce it themselves, and the internet's just saturated with music. And at the end of the day, you should kind of, I suppose, in a really non-nationalistic way, look after your own and help people kind of make a career out of it. So just support Irish music and
I'd agree with you there. I'd say don't begrudge them just because they're Irish and give them a
fight
chance.
like apes. There you go. Sorry.
Don't fight like apes.
Fight like apes. They're a great Cork band, and their name just escaped me for some reason. But they had to pack it in there. Great band from Ireland.
Why'd they have to pack it in?
Because of
Nobody-
money. Yeah. And that's the saddest thing ever, because creativity is free, you know, and you having to rely on money to keep yourself going day to day, is just so you can be creative. That's a sad reality.
You know what? It is a sad reality, right? Because when you're creative and you want to be creative for a living, you're told you can't be creative for a living. You
Yeah.
have to have a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
And then a lot of creative people, as in like people who write songs or poetry or plays, have to have a 9-to-5 before they can actually make money from their creativity.
That's right.
And you also then get people asking you to do stuff for free because they expect it. And if they always say it's great exposure.
It's great exposure. Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, that's not going to pay the rent. I can't pay the rent
not.
with exposure.
What you can do next time you get a plumber in and they fix the place, just say, look, I can't
It's great
pay you, but
exposure.
I'm going to tell all my friends what a great plumber you are.
Exactly. I'll put it on my Facebook.
And I'll put it on my Facebook, and I'll tell you, and everyone know you're a great plumber, and
You might get a wedding out of
much.
it.
You might get a wedding out of it. You know, people clog up toilets at weddings. That's the thing. Yeah. You just gotta, you know.
I guess the message we're coming to is being a musician or an artist of any form is a genuine job.
Yeah.
So when you ask them to do the work, be prepared to pay them for it too, because fair is fair.
Fair is fair. This is true.
You're all
Perfect
class.
message.
Check out Rory's EP, Twisted Rex, Actor. Find it on Facebook. Look for him on YouTube. Say hello to him on the street.
Dude,
He's sound, boy.
I'm very impressed.
And you're all sound. Life is class. Rory's going to play us out now with an old song.
I am.
Woo!